Good.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Live Darts. We are here at the Winter Garden still, and we've got none other than the African warrior himself, Devon Petersen. Devon here on non-playing duties for a change. How have you enjoyed the punditry role?
Well, I think it's definitely, I'd rather be playing, but this is probably the second best job at the match play. It's fantastic. You get to see a different side of the game from a analysis point of view, and I think it's phenomenal for me to see it, because I'm a quite analytical person, but mostly on my game. But now you see so many other players making mistakes, and you understand like they're only human and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's been fantastic. I think they're taking to it like a duck to water. But yeah, hopefully I can continue.
Have you enjoyed the experience?
No doubt. I think it's probably, as a dart player, it's one of the roles that not everybody will want to do or can do. But I think it's more a, yeah, I enjoy it because I talk a lot of nonsense anyway, so yeah, but not nonsense, but yeah, I'm passionate about the game, and I think that you have to have some sort of passion to actually be a pundit or commentator.
Is it something you've got to do more of for tournaments you don't qualify, perhaps, or if you don't qualify for the Grand Prix, say, and the opportunity to do some more punditry work come up? Is it something you definitely do?
Yeah, I think it's definitely, I mean, being involved all the time with the darts, it also just gives you a different aspect of it and an angle to look at it when you're playing the sport itself, and you know kind of players form, so that helps you on the pro tour, and playing at world champs or majors it's just an ongoing thing. Plus also obviously being part of the Sky team, which is a phenomenal team. We've got Mark Webster there, Rob Studd, Rod Haddington, the phenomenal Wayne Mardell, and you've got Dave Clark obviously leading us. So yeah, I think it's probably the dream team, if I were to call it that. But it's definitely something that I've always had as part of my bucket list, and I've ticked that off now, but long may it continue.
The match play itself, it's an iconic sporting venue that's just got this mystique and aura around it, hasn't it? The fans have been amazing, and the darting drama up on that stage does stupid things to good players.
That's true though. I mean, we've seen a few seeds fall out just due to finishing, or you got the Gezi Price game that was a slow burner, and then he missed a few match darts, and then it just turned itself on its head. But yeah, if you look at the venue itself, it is an architecture masterpiece basically, and I've been here. I came here last year watching Joe Cullen play in the quarterfinals. Today I commentated on his game, and you can understand how, just because the crowd is so much on top of you and so close to the players, it makes it definitely delivers a different energy and dynamic to the player's ability, and I think that you can see it in some players, and some players just rise above it.
I know you play that Ali Pali where it's a huge crowd, but they're further away and the atmosphere is electric, but here it's a different kind of electricity. Do you think that intimidates the players more than the size of Ali Pali?
Yeah, I think so though. It's just so intimate, it's just so involved, and you play the spectators love every dart as well, especially when it gets to the final stages of the game, which is they do it at Ali Pali, but they're more involved with the chanting and so on. Here you get the dart enthusiast, the passionate fan that comes to actually watch the game, you know what I mean, and literally following each and every dart. So I think from crowd perspective, I mean, this is probably the purest form of the game.
As well, like you say, the strongest match play field we've ever seen, where from day one everyone said the seeds are in danger. From a commentator's point of view, has that been the same in the booth, looking at you thinking, yeah, the seeds could get done here?
Yeah, it's everybody has an opportunity. Like the games that wasn't tested was the Gaddy game and the Rob game. Those games weren't tested. But you look at the games today. I mean, James Wade could have been out, and then that's another seed gone. You had Chizzy go out to Max Harp. All of these, the seeds just dropping like flies. Basically, you got Gezi going out to Steve Bunting. But you look at the players that beat them. It's not players that you think, how did he beat Gezi, or how did he beat Chizzy, you know what I mean? These are players that have performed, and in the match play, it's the consistency that gets you in. So minimum, the number 32 or 16 unseeded player came in at £35,000 to earn that on the tour for the year. It takes some sort of player. You got Glenn Durant, Jamie Hughes, I mean, coming in for the first time, winning the Pro Tour or the Tour card in the beginning of the year and qualifying. It just shows you the caliber of player, and it's a strong field like we see, and I think that this is probably one of the best tournaments or fields that we've had for a long time at the match play.
A lot of people said going into the tournament, we have said no Phil Taylor for the last 2 years. no Barney this year. It's a real transitional period. People weren't sure whether these young stars coming through were up to it. Do you think they've illuminated Blackpool without the legends of the game here?
Look, I think it's always going to be that period where we move away from the Barney and the Phil. I mean, we're 2 years away now with Phil being away. Barney's obviously moving slowly towards that as well. At some point, I mean, you'll get the older fan obviously loving the fact that, or enjoy the Phil Taylor and Barney, but now we got the new fans coming in and they're seeing the new stars like the Jeffrey Deswines, the Joe Cullens, the Devon Petersens, the Max Hops, all these, and then you got the normal players like the Gezi Prices and the Gary Andersons that are now taking their mantelpiece, and then you got the phenomenal Michael Van Gogh, and so the sport is in a good place. Everybody wonder what will the sport be when Phil Taylor leaves, and I'm not saying it's better, but I'm saying it's not dropped. Do you know what I mean? So from a positive perspective, I think it's not staying at the same. It's increasing as well because there's more players, bigger field, more talent. It's just when Phil Taylor was present, he was the big kid in the school ground, isn't he? He was like the bully and always used to win and so on and so forth. When Phil Taylor lost or started losing his edge on us, you could see there was a change, the excitement in the tournaments and stuff, because it wasn't the same person winning it. And then you started getting Michael Van Gogh and then Gary Anderson, and it's just a whole bunch of names thrown into a pot now, and anybody can literally win it.
You're in form as well, Barnsley, good run in the Pro Tour. Are you happy where your game is at the moment? Back in the World Cup as well?
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, working with Wayne consistently, just chatting and so on and keeping everything in form. My form is progressing to the level that I want. Like, if I look at the last two Pro Tours, I mean, I was probably at 100 plus average, like on average for the tournament, which is phenomenal for me, and knowing where I came from, or changing my throw to where I'm at now, I think that I can really go a lot further.